Victorian Etsy was a term coined by Holly Durbin, our costume designer, as we were preparing to do Shipwrecked. And I really loved that idea. What she was talking about was looking at the world of the Victorians, but with the Etsy comes into play when we're trying to create that world using costumes and props that double and triple in their use. And so it's of the period, but a little rough, a little homemade, a little do-it-yourself. So it's a way to kind of straddle that and not make it something that's pitch perfect Charles Dickens, but something that would be a little bit cobbled together. So that's how we're straddling the Victorian and the Etsy.
Hi, my name is Megan Schmidt, and I'm the costume craftsperson at the Playhouse in the Park. And that means my job is to do all things crafty and accessory-wise for the costume shop. So I get to work on hats and shoes and masks and jewelry, and sometimes these really fun headdresses. So we took the base of a men's Victorian bowler hat, so it's just a regular felt bowler hat, you can see on the inside like that, and then got to add all of these fun elements to it. So we have these great colorful feathers like you would see on a women's Victorian hat. I love these little red and yellow colors in the back. It gives us a little bit of a tropical feel in cold Victorian England, as well as some of these ferns, which are a lot of fun. We also have these wonderful these are our vintage feathers. We get a lot of donations from patrons sometimes, and so we have these beautiful vintage feather wings that were very, very common and very fashionable for Victorian England. And so this will help transport us then from England to somewhere in the tropics as Louis continues his journey. For the dog character, we had one of our costume shop employees, Caitlin, actually hand knit this little cap for us, and then we attached these beautiful vintage feathers. We actually hand dyed the brown ones on the bottom, so we got a nice mix of color to sort of match the cap. And so again, we've combined sort of the Victorian feeling with this handmade cap and the feathers, but then we still evoke this really adorable little dog, and it'll be a really sweet little character, and he even has hand-knitted gloves that have his little paw knitted right into it. So it's a fun way to create that dog character without being so literal and having fur and that